Hi, my name is Me Too Lin. I'm a student at UC Berkeley, and this is my fifth YouTube video assignment for a patent engineering class at UC Berkeley called IUR 190G. In this video, I'll be talking about the latest lawsuit between Apple and HTC, and then I will talk about one of the patents in particular that are being used in that lawsuit. So, Apple has decided to sue HTC for the second time. The first time in 2010, Apple sued HTC over 20 patents that it claimed that HTC was infringing on through their HTC's smartphones. So this time, Apple is using 5 patents to argue that HTC is infringing upon Apple's patents. Apple claims that, so the 5 patents that are being argued for, the first is on application programming interfaces for scrolling operations. The second is programmable tactile touchscreen displays and man-machine interfaces for improved vehicle instrumentation and telematics. The third is double-sided touch-sensitive panel with shield and drive combined layer. The fourth is portable computers. And the fifth is list scrolling and document translation, scaling, and rotation on a touchscreen display. So these 5 patents Apple is using against HTC, and Apple claims that basically all the smartphones that HTC creates infringes on this, in addition to the HTC Flyer, which is an HTC tablet computer. So all these HTC products, according to Apple, infringe upon these 5 patents. So that is the general lawsuit. In particular, one of the patents that are being used is patent number 381, which is list scrolling and document translation, scaling, and rotation on a touchscreen display. And so, even though the very general patent is basically described in the title, what it is in a little more detail is basically if you have a document and you rotate it with your fingers, that's one of the things that's included in this patent. One of the main features that's being argued for in the lawsuit is the document bounce back feature, which is basically if you have a document and you pull it with your finger and it goes past the document, then it will basically bounce back so that the document is recentered. So basically, this patent has been used before by Apple. Apple used patent 381 against Samsung and actually won that lawsuit. And so because of that, Samsung had to strike a deal with Apple and now currently pays licensing fees to Apple for that feature. So because of it, and because of Apple's recent heightened use of patent 381, it has actually been dubbed the Android killer, just because Apple is basically using this patent to strip all Android phones of that convenient bounce back feature. And basically the reason Apple is doing this is by stripping this feature from Android phones, it makes the Apple user experience a lot more unique and a lot more pleasant than Android phones. So that's the general description of the lawsuit and the patent. And thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you guys next week.